What's good, everybody? This is the one and only TQuest, and you are tuned into the TQuest show. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. I love you guys. I love you guys with all my heart. So, if you want to show me love in return, all you gotta do is do what? Follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and download the TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store for free, right? Yes. And if you need any of my services, you can contact me on there or on my website, godlovemeworld.com, so I can be here for you. And, we can take care of some business together. A lot of people ask me all the time, why do you always promote your stuff in the beginning of your shows? I'm like, well, at the end of the day, you always have to take advantage of your own platform. Now, I'm not saying that you should continuously throw out all your accolades and social media constantly. Absolutely not. But at the same time, when it comes to certain shows, it's a beautiful thing when people tune in the whole entire time. But then there's certain cases when they can catch it in the beginning, maybe they can catch it in the end. So, as someone who's been doing radio and promotions for so long, I make sure I segue what I do throughout the show, just in case you are one of the people who have not had the chance to listen to it in its entirety. So yes, I take advantage and put it in right in the beginning. So if you haven't already, you know what to do, and then we can move forward properly. Like I said, I always take the first minute to take advantage of my own platform, also to make sure everyone is good to go mentally, physically, emotionally. If you're not, like I always say, it is okay. Long as you have another moment to breathe life, you have another moment to get life right. Period. Just like that. So, lately we've been having some fun. We've been interviewing some great new artists, and we have another one that's going to be on the show today. They're going to call up, and we're going to talk about his new songs and dig deep into his story. I love getting into their stories, because, okay, let's be clear. When it comes to a lot of artists, especially in the hip hop community, they're starting to look like a dime a dozen, as if they're no longer special. And I don't want that to happen. That's why there's certain artists out there that when I converse with them ahead of time, I'm like, yo, I like your story. I need to talk to you because they go through a lot of stuff. Like I've always said in other shows and stuff, a lot of people go through things, and music and stuff is their therapy. Is their therapy, and they use it, to get through certain situations. Now, let's be clear. There are a lot of artists out here today that's more doing it for clout, attention, because that's where society is right now, especially in the social media world. So they just do it like that. But then there's still selective few out there that still do it for the love of music, for the culture, and etc. And those are people I really want to pay homage to, the ones who take the time out to understand the craft, take the time out to appreciate the culture, the ones who actually represent the brand properly, know the importance of being professional and how to conduct themselves in interviews and know how to market properly and etc. I love people like that. That just let me know that you do have a good head and shoulders, or the ones that may not know how to maneuver through the business, but respectfully know how to come to people who do, so we can help one another. It's all about helping one another and grow with one another, period. Now I understand a lot of people have busy schedules and they don't always have time to mentor this, that, and I get that. But some of us will take the time out for you as long as you step to us correctly. You know what I'm saying? Step to us correctly. That's the same thing in the dating world. If you like someone and you want to get to know them or you want to vibe with them, first impressions is everything. How you step to them is everything. 'Cause it's going to show you whether you're going to have another moment to talk to them or you about to cut it short. Period. Just like that. But yes, I'm looking forward to talking to this artist so you guys can get to know him a little bit more and hear his songs. And then if you like him, want to rock with him, follow him on all social media platforms, stream his music, because streaming right now is ridiculous. But I want to talk about streaming for a second because, yes, a lot of us artists have to stream our music, and that's where we so-called get the coins. But it's literally coins. You know how long it takes just to get one penny in streaming? that's how sick it is. But you know, it is what it is. Me personally, I take advantage of investing in own my own things as a website and an app so that my people can listen to my music through there, and you can actually purchase my music on my website. So make sure you do that for sure, you know. Also, make sure you keep up with everything that I'm doing because I have a lot of great things happening really soon. And I just like to connect with you guys. You know, I want to connect with you guys. I want to make sure as an entertainer, I'm giving you exactly what you need and what you desire, you know, and I want people to take advantage or really listen to what I'm saying. As an entertainer, I want to give you what you need and what you desire because that is my part in this two-part relationship. I have to play my side and then you have to play your side, right? So in this particular situation, I am the entertainer. It's my job to entertain you, right? Whether it's through my music, through the radio shows, through my poems, through my blogs, through my hosting, etc. And it's your job to do what? To listen, support, donate, add to cart, right? Just like in a relationship. Everyone has their part and what they are responsible for doing. And sometimes people slack when it comes to their part of the situation. We have to get that together, not just in the business side, but in our own personal lives as well. Think about everyone that is around you, right? If you're in a relationship, or even family members, siblings, parents, friends, the ones you're around on a daily, right? Are they okay? Are they happy? Are they stressing? Are they upset? Are they good with you? How's that relationship? How's that friendship? How is that bond? You know, because some people are just so used to going through a normal routine that they just think everything is good and everything is well. And sometimes the person closest to you is the one that's suffering or really going through things. And it kind of hurts them a little bit that you are not aware or even taking the time to notice. That's a problem. You know, even with this whole situation with the pandemic that was going on in society, have you grown from it? Have you learned from it? What happened with your relationships? Did they get better or did they get worse? Think about it for a second because this is an awkward situation for a lot of people. You know, it's hard for some, it's great for others. Some people have lost so much, others have had big blessings. What side are you on, and what side are the ones that you around are on? Think about it. Now, when it comes to connecting with people and reaching out, I know for a fact I literally became a responder because of my lifestyle. You know, before I used to apologize for not being there for people or hitting them back in time. Now I'm like, I'm busy. I get you when I get to you, if I get to you. Period. That's it. You know, I can't allow it to stress me anymore. Like, I just can't. And other people have to know that I get your lifestyle. That's why I tell people you don't just have to communicate with the people you're trying to date. You have to communicate with people in your life, period. You know, when the holidays come around, who else is you going to? Oh, there they go. They're early, but I like it. You're on with TQuest.
Hi, this is KJ.
How are you?
How are you? I'm doing well.
I am fantastic. You know we already live, right?
Hey, let's get it.
So the people are listening. Tell me your name and where you're from.
It's your boy KJ Jones. I'm straight out of Rockford, Illinois.
Okay. So let them know what you do.
I'm an independent artist, up and coming artist right now, you know. My single out, Good Luck, right now. See that? The video is out as well. Behind the scenes, it will be up as well, too, soon.
Okay. So let's bring this back. How long have you been doing music?
Funny you ask. I've only been making music, really, for about 8 months now.
What?
And, yeah.
What do you mean, 8 months?
8 months.
A baby's not even born in 8 months. What is happening?
Man, I mean, it's no surprise though, because I've always written poetry. I love to write poetry and just think of different rhyme schemes and patterns and play around with it. And I just started putting that to music.
You know what? Now it makes sense.
What you mean?
Meaning, of course, today we're going to be focusing on your song "Good Luck," but you have another song out. Am I correct?
Couple.
Yes. And is there one that's called? What's that song I like? I think it's called "Break the Rules."
Yep, Break the Rules.
Break the Rules. Now that you say that you were a poet first, I can hear the poeticness.
Oh, really?
In the track. Now it makes sense. That's why I always tell people, once you fall in love with an artist and become a fan of theirs, you have to learn their story. Understand what goes on behind the scenes or before the magic happens, because sometimes that explains things. Yes, I enjoyed that song, but knowing that you are a poet, it makes more sense to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess my question to you is, what inspired you to put the music behind the words?
One of my biggest, influences coming up, and I was always exposed to his music, was Tupac. And then I, looked further into it as I started to want to develop making music. And I realized he was a poet as well before he made music. And it just kind of clicked to me. It's like, okay, if he can do that and I'm already thinking about doing this, I definitely can do it. And not only that, I had multiple signs before this. I have a very religious background, pretty much born in a church. And during this, I went through heartbreak. I had, so much going on in my life, family issues. And I just felt down, didn't feel like myself, felt out of there, didn't know what to do. Questioned school and everything. And my pastor just said, for every tear you've shed, there's a song and a testimony within that. And he said to sing your song. And that's when it hit me. This is a sign, man. Make your music. Let everybody know what you've been through. Tell your story. Tell your story. And that's where it started.
Wow. That's beautiful. So I say this thing called the squiggle, right? It's all the squiggle. Meaning, when someone has a famous quote and the squiggle line, then the name, then the squiggle line.
Right.
I felt like that was one of those squiggle moments.
Definitely.
So say the line again that your pastor told you.
He said, for every tear you shed, there's a song. There's a testimony and a song within that tear. And you need to sing your song.
Wow. See, I like that. Shout out to his squiggle.
Yes.
No, but I totally understand, because even with me personally, majority of people nowadays know me as a radio personality and a journalist and all these other great things that I do. But music was always my... Not about me. And even though I touch on pretty much everything of the entertainment industry, like I said, not just as a writer, personality, DJ, comedian, party host, all this stuff, fashion. Number one is I really do. I'm popping. I'm lit. Is the main thing is music, right?
Right.
Music. And you know how it is when you grow up in a church, right? It's funny because when they found out that you sing, I'm like, who told you that? They were like, your mother. Like, dang it. And and then when I started doing gospel rap at the time, it was like, okay. But then when they found out my life outside of the church, it was like, oh, so what do you like doing more? Gospel music or secular music? I said, what? I'm sorry. Excuse me? Oh, well, I gotta get out of here. Because in my mind, me personally, it's not about religion or not. I am a writer. I am a poet. I am a music artist. I'm just telling my stories and getting my thoughts out the way I want to. Whether it's in a story, book, poem, or song. It has nothing to do with genres. You know, it's just me expressing myself musically. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on, this whole secular thing, like, are you judging? But it's not about that. But you know, I think it's a beautiful thing that you wanted to get that stuff out there. And I heard what you said about this heartbreak thing. Yeah, you know, because love is my brand. That's my everything. You know, my brand is literally called Gotta Love Me. And I'm like a love guru and all this stuff, right? So when I hear songs, especially about love, whether it's good love or bad love, I'm listening to what you got to say, right? Okay. I hope you know this interview is going to be longer than you expect. I hope you got time for me.
Oh, let's keep going. This is a great vibe for me.
Hashtag the quest effect is real. Okay, so when it comes to heartbreaks, it's not a good thing, you know, and because it's your heart breaking, and if you break anything, that's painful. Right. It's a feeling that most people, everyone doesn't want, but we know that it happens. And it's all about what you do after that, because if you do your research, if you break a bone, you can always heal it, you know, but if you fracture it, it's just always going to be complications. Right. So with a heartbreak, you can heal your heart. It's all about what you do to heal it. And in your process, one of it was to write songs, right? Right. Okay. So what was that feeling? Oh, don't turn into Dr. Love quite now, Quest. But what was that? sorry. What was that feeling when you was going through a heartbreak and you first picked up the pen, the pad, the notebook, or your phone? What was going through your head when you was writing? Did you already have a beat and then that emotion came upon you, or did you already have that in your mind to do before you got the beat?
So, for example, I'll give you Break the Rules. So that song, what had happened was, like I said, over and over, there's just morals that you just don't break in a relationship, like rules, right? And I just found over and over that these females I was intimate with would break one of those rules, and it's just like, really, like over and over, and it's just like, what, is it me? Like, what am I doing? Like, all of this. So I questioned everything, and I flipped it, and really just put everything towards music at that time. And basically, what it was for me, outside of just, you know, the issues with relationships, family, and all these other things that are going on with me, I realized I was never a talker at all. I did not like to speak about my problems. But I know for a fact that when I go to this studio and I release the music and the things that I've gotten off my chest, that the stories I'm telling about me and what I'm going through, I can give it to that mic without that mic giving me any feedback, judgment, or anything. And that's it. And I get it off of me. And I feel that much better after I walk out of the booth. So that's what it was. It was just get it off of me. Just get it off of
me. That's deep. You deep. You deep. No, but that's a beautiful thing. And that's where I tell people I crave to talk to artists who still have a story to tell and not just making a song because they think it sounds good. Right. You know what I mean? So I shout outs to you for that. And after recording the song, the first time the producer played it back, what was going through your head?
Like, that's really me. Like, I'm really doing that. Like, I sound like that. Like, honestly, it was surreal to me to hear myself actually putting the poems and like different things, aspects that I wrote before to actual beats and had that played back to me. Because before, I never really said my poems out loud. I just wrote them down. But it was different to be able to like see that in my music and then see that, you know, I grew a fan base with these songs. That's just, and a lot of people even relate to it. They tell me, you know, I get DMs, I try to answer. as many as I can at times. But I still, people, when I see the stories they're telling me, like, how it helped, and I'm like, that's exactly why. That is exactly what I wanted.
Beautiful. You know what? I think it's time, and I feel that maybe we should play that song for the people, but we're gonna have a lot of time for good luck. But in this moment, is it okay if I play that song?
You go ahead.
All right. So before I play the song, can you talk to the people about the producer who produced it and your feature on the track?
Yep. So the producer was DJ Neil, and who you hear coming in with the vocals for the hook there's my boy B. You'll hear about him a whole lot coming soon too.
Okay.
So stay tuned with that.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so let's get into this track.
I love you, Benji.
Aww.
Saw the devil in the eyes, you can call it real lies. She a bust down in disguise, can't wife, not saving lives. Yeah, I thought I had hope, but the P was silent. And now that's all she wrote. Now she out here wild, and she switched up like the seasons. Then she left me for no reason. Alone with all my demons, mind is racing, no stopping. Funny how life always hits this way. Always said that you would, but your ass didn't stay. Now the diamonds is around my neck, coat drip, drop, and your time is running out like tick tock. Living in a penthouse at the tip top. Now I'm headed out to cop a new wrist. Watch, shot your shot, and girl, you missed. Now you want a last kiss, and somehow I ended up on your Christmas list. Crowds call my name, didn't expect all of the fame. Funny how I'm up now, while your life is still the same.
I be lying to myself if I said I never thought you'd break the rules. Only really takes me that I had to tell me what it might do. I never did lie to you. Girl, you know that I was good to you. Oh, so tell me now who really knew. I be lying to myself if I said I never thought you'd break the rules. Only really takes me that I hate to tell me what it might do. I never did lie to you. Girl, you know that I was good to you. Oh, so tell me now who really knew.
See, they play these little games, always tugging at your chain. They bat those pretty eyes, now you got a new flame. Hitting too deep, but connection's what you seek. And just when you got it, another guy is who she meets. Yeah, you might have him beat, but he got her so geek. Now you tripping, always stressing, trying to stay up on your feet. Yes, I gotta keep it moving, gotta cut the bad ties. Guess it just proved the point that you can't save lives. Now she begging for a chance, like, please, try. But I'm on the better things, like, bitch, bye. Music solved all my problems, like, good, bye. Now they all stop and stare when I pass by. Had my attention, didn't care, never tried, it's not fair. Now you out here trying different shit and cutting off your hair. Always lift my phone and initial name that I see. Let me publicly apologize since you ain't over me.
I be lying to myself if I said I never thought you'd break the rules. Only really takes me that I hate to tell me what it might do. I never did lie to you. Girl, you know that I was good to you. Oh, so tell me now who really knew. I be lying to myself if I said I never thought you'd break the rules. Only really takes me that I hate to tell me what it might do. I never did lie to you. Girl, you know that I was good to you. Oh, so tell me now who really knew. It's just like I like my honey, yeah. Little selfish. I like my women like I like my money. Green cause I'm a beautiful waking. No, oh, I'm a heartbreak.
Okay. So what did he say? He said he likes his women like he likes his money green. What?
He said, I'm sorry, repeat that.
The last, towards the end when he was singing, he said he liked his women like he liked his money green.
Oh, yeah. So the sample is actually, for the beat, is Kehlani's song, Honey.
Mm-hmm.
And in that song, he just went and just took and played with parts of her lyrics and just mixed it. Mm-hmm. Didn't really finish them, but just played with it.
Okay, so I wasn't tripping when I just heard the word green.
Mm-hmm. Faded it out, right? No, you're not tripping.
I was like, what? Green, what? The crazy part is a lot of R&B artists was getting away with that for years. You know what I'm saying? Where they'll do a lot of harmonies, and the harmony is just so pretty. You didn't realize they didn't even say much. They had a whole 7-minute song with 3 words. Like,
you can't drag it out like that.
You know what I'm saying? And then certain rappers nowadays get away with it with the whole mumble thing, right? But like, what? What did you say?
For a while, yeah.
I'm just like, how do we? I'm not trying to say nothing against what they call mumble rap. I respect trap music. You know, and especially the ones I can understand, you know, got a vibe to it, because especially someone that be in, like, in the clubs and hosting and stuff, like, I need something I can really turn up and have fun with. But when it comes to some of the mumble rap, I'm just like, how do you write in mumble?
I don't get their creative process, whatever it is, but like, if it's working for them, it's working for them, man. Like, do what you do.
Absolutely, but it's not about them. It is all about you. And right now, DJs just have to, they say they actually love the song, so we may have to put you in rotation in a couple of, you know, other DJ coalitions, you know.
Ooh, I appreciate that.
I'm just trying to tell you, TQuest is lit. I'm the plug.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You know, I only know thousands and thousands and thousands of DJs, you know.
Man.
Light work.
I see you.
Okay.
It's a slight flex right there.
You know, I'm just saying, I worked really hard to get that thick old Rolodex. Okay. Right. And it takes time. You know, when you're doing music or any type of business, it takes time to get you where you want to be. You know, so that's what you have to do as well. And even though you've been doing poetry for a while and you just started doing music, I think you're off to an incredible start. You know, you probably done something in 8 months, but most people haven't even done in 8 years.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You know, so I think it's kind of dope. But let's talk about the track that we're supposed to be highlighting today, right?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Good Luck.
Mm-hmm.
First time I hear Good Luck, well, every time I hear it, I always think of the movie Taken. Good Luck. You seen that movie?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I've definitely seen it.
Pop quiz. How many Takens are there?
Ooh, I believe 3 or 4.
Ain't no way Taken be 4 of them. That ain't that hot. But
that's what I'm saying. It was 3 then. Okay, that was right.
Yeah, it's around 3 for sure. All right, so talk to me about Good Luck.
Okay, so with this one, it was just after I released, you know, my first song, Make Believe, and then Break the Rules came out, and then all the success started going with it, and I was seeing how well they were doing. People were coming up to me and were like, man, you really got lucky with these, man. Like, man, you lucky for this happening, and all this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, again, I have a Christian background in me, and like, this stuff, I don't just, you know, wish and hope it happens. You know, I pray on it and like make sure I'm making the right decisions, what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, I said I was never lucky. Mm-hmm. How blessed this happened, man. Like, I've always known I've been blessed, man.
Okay, so is that the concept behind Good Luck?
Yeah, and I'm saying everything that's happening right now, what's going on, like different things I'm doing, and I like the success that's coming from what I'm doing and the music I'm making.
Okay, well, you want to just tap into it right now?
Hey, yeah, let's let them hear it.
I guess we can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
I see you.
Let's get it.
Yeah. And come on, huh? I'm feeling at the top while these niggas looking up. No wonder why these rappers always hanging on my nuts. Yeah, life was rough, saw the fake straight huff. Nah, I'm that one nigga always buying new stuff. Kept stacking up, never called my bluff. Now the bitch wanting niggas, she can't get enough. Oh, and now she trying to kick it only on my time. Said you broke the rules, better go and check the guidelines. Ha, say it comes in threes. She brought a couple friends, so I guess I agree. Now the bitches call me Papa, no B.I.G. And all these niggas talk about me, but don't know me. And yeah, they didn't hear me then, but they gon' see. And now the niggas stay rocking that Givenchy. Getting money on the daily though, friends kinda shady though. Never can complain, cause my music on the radio. Feel the light, come on. He steak every night, oh. Few parties tonight, let's go. New drip on the ice, so cold. You don't know you're right, control. Your circle is tight, you know. Young nigga came up from the rock straight rough. Yeah, I know I was blessed. Haters call it good luck. Oh. See, I do it with ease. I made a little change, now I do what I please. Now the women all around me just flirt and tease. No time for folk play, get on your knees. Sorry, you ain't eating mom, so girl, stop. Now if she wanna complain, then she block. Everybody wanna know how I did it on my own. Yeah, and now I'm young, get paid. Yeah, I'm bringing different flavors like a bag of Lay's. Then I'm always on the road, ain't seen my bed in days. To the one up above, gotta give my praise. Cause now it's big accounts, large amounts. Paying up front, fuck a discount. Yo, man, but I'm a savage. If I want it, I can have it. Let me go and sign out. Dark skin, living lavish. Living the life, come on. He steak every night, ooh. Few parties tonight, let's go. New trip on the ice, so cold. You own all your right control. Your circle is tight, you know. Young nigga came up from the rock straight rough. Yeah, I know I was blessed. Haters call it good luck. Oh. Living the life, come on. He steak every night, ooh. Few parties tonight, let's go. New trip on the ice, so cold. You own all your right control. Your circle is tight, you know. Young nigga came up from the rock straight rough. Yeah, I know I was blessed. Haters call it good luck. Ooh.
Woo! Oh, you should have been on camera with me, you know. I'm just trying to tell you because I be doing my shows like virtually so they could see me at first, you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
Too late now, you missed it. Maybe in your it's okay, just don't let it happen again. But yeah, that right there, that's that joint right there.
I appreciate
that song is hot. And one reason I'm saying it's hot because it's one of those, you know how everybody's like, so what's your demographic, what's your market, right? Well, you know, I make songs for everybody. First of all, everybody don't like your song. Let's be clear. Everyone is not going to be your fan. Let's be clear. So just, you know, stop it. It's great to be confident, but let's be realistic, right? But with that song, it's such a universal song.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it.
No, that's what you did. So, kudos to you for sure. I like that song, and I'm bopping and I'm dancing. But at the same time, as a radio personality, I can't bop too much because I have to make sure I'm listening to your words.
Right.
You know, if you take the time out to write the lyrics, then someone has to take the time out to actually hear what you got to say.
Right.
You know, and then I love your little cadence. You'd be like, do. I'm like, is that his thing? Because I noticed that pattern in the other song as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of it's becoming a pattern.
Yeah.
But watch, it'll switch up.
Absolutely.
You'll hear some differences coming here.
Yeah. So are these just single, just to get out there, or are you gonna be working on a project?
These are just singles as for right now.
Okay.
There's definitely something else in the works.
Something else. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So do I get like an exclusive or I gotta wait?
You gotta wait on it. I wish I could say. Trust me, I want to say, but
No, I'm sad. All right, how about this? When the next single come out, you're gonna contact me, right?
Cool. Of course, you're the plug, remember?
You know what? I'm glad you said that because it's true. I'm definitely the plug. For sure. You know.
I come to you first with it.
You see, you are such a smart man. You're such a smart man. No, because I'm definitely the go-to. Because I'm just TQuest. All right, so because of everything that's been going on, without trying to get into too many details, have you said you've never done your poetry out loud, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to these songs, taking it, don't want to assume, but have you performed anything?
You said what now?
Performances? Have you done those?
Not yet.
Yeah. Woo, this is going to be so freaking fun. I'm so excited. All right, great. So, hey, because I'm TQuest, I'm an entertainer. So when it comes to that stage, that's my place. All right, so can you dance?
I got a rhythm. My family around me, my friends around me, when we are doing whatever we're doing, music come on, they're like, oh man, you really can't dance. But like me, I really don't think so. But like stuff, me, it's just me moving, like enjoying music, like listening to it, grooving, keeping a rhythm and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So according to them, I guess I can dance, but I guess I'll let them judge that depending on what I showcase.
Gotcha. Meaning like you're not like a Omari and Chris Brown, but you can catch the beat and you can do it like a mean two-step and bop.
We gonna rock out.
Okay. So have you been going through the process of artist development to control the stage properly?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Have you been going through, because I'm just being honest, nowadays a lot of artists don't go through artist development, and a lot of them don't even know what that is. And have you been going through that during this situation and started practicing like stage presence or how you will rock a stage for your audience?
Oh yeah, so like really because of this whole COVID situation and like everything's going on, make sure everybody's staying healthy and social distancing. I've really not been able to do much like that. But
all you need is a coach in a mirror.
Exactly. So and making sure I'm straight with everything I need, and like once things are actually moving, make sure I'm prepared for everything. So big ups to the AIMG, the label, and my guys that support me from Sony.
Okay. So here's my question for you, because I'm really curious. How is someone who was a poet and just started doing music for a couple of months, I'm going to say, and yet you rocking with a label and Sony? What did I miss?
I wish I could tell you. Like, I missed it too. It feel like it happened just that quick. But like, really, it was just my manager, Terrell Reynolds. He's like, one, it's my family. This whole thing is my family, and it's like if I'm rocking with my cousin doing this as my manager, he's guiding me through this, and he does me wrong, he's got to answer to everybody else in the family, not just me. Or if I do him wrong, I got to answer to everybody else in the family. So we in this together to make sure all this works out for him and I. So he's been, keeping me straight with everything, and pretty much it's just the connection, like the networking and using social media as a tool. Like, you really got to use social media nowadays. And to be totally honest with you, I never really was crazy on social media until I graduated high school, really. And that's when I started picking up on it more. And then now I'm realizing how big of a tool it really is. Yeah. And that's how I got in contact with Sony.
Oh, so they contact you through social media? What they say, like, yo, what up? It's Sony. Hi. Like,
no, it was so I'm on a distribution deal with them, and they even offered consulting for like that development, like you said, and all that stuff like that, artist presence and everything. So that's where that really came from, and like they helped me out, And shout out to Wealth Nation as well. Mm-hmm. That's who really, got me going with everything. But I appreciate all of that. Yeah, okay. That's how I really started rolling, really.
So when they contact you, did you already have one of these songs out?
Yeah, they contact me because of Breakthroughs, actually.
Nice. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate it. I'm trying.
No, I really am because, what you have, even if it is a distribution deal, is something that a lot of people strive for and they really try to get, but they don't have those opportunities. And, there's always been like this rumor going around, like it's easier for people nowadays. Well, if you're still alive, it's easy for you too, you hot mess. Like, we're all on social media. We all have Twitter accounts, Snapchat, IG, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Linktree, Bandcamp. Like, we all have all of it. It's all about how you use it. Now, of course, it's just certain things is easier for certain people depending on like age and demographic. Like, I still think it's crazy how you can put a video up of a cat and get millions of views.
Right.
I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
The craziest things can just blow up out of nowhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Mr., I want to take this time to really ask you some serious questions.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, I feel like with everything that happened to you, not trying to discredit you, but it's kind of like hitting the lottery, right? You went from poet to doing music, and then all these blessings came your way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the next step? Like, what is your vision in the next couple of years? What do you see happening with you in your career? Is it going to be a career, or you're just like, hey, I'm having fun right now, so it is what it is?
No, it's just not that. So the end goal for me is to keep sharing my stories with my music. And also, while I'm doing that, start generational wealth.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. Make sure I'm, starting opening other little things, franchises, businesses, things like that, just investing and making sure that when I go and I establish myself here, I did what I needed to do and I started a trend. And I know that the people behind me will not be hurting. That's exactly what I want to do.
Is that just with music, or that's just in life general?
This is as far as where I'm trying to take my music. So, and also growing the label, AIEMG, All in Entertainment Music Group, growing the label, developing that, pushing that further.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that because that's what I'm all about too, is generational wealth. And that's why a lot of things I do in my business and in my company is all online. So even when that day comes, which would be a tragedy to life, everything is set up. So as my music continue to stream, my family will be always making money. As my books continue for people to purchase, my family will always be making money. Or manufacture my clothing line and my merchandise and stuff, it'll be so easy for them. I just ain't about me.
I know it's not, but I just gotta give you your props.
Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, it's that's what it's all about. And one of the reasons why I wanted to make it this way even more nowadays is because of someone who's been in this business for so long and had so many letdowns and failure moments. But I've grown from it. I've regrouped. I rebranded. And even if all the rewards come after I'm gone, as long as my family is good and my fans still have something from me, that's all that matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Facte Mundo. Yo, where are you at?
I am in Rockford, Illinois right now.
Oh, you're in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
That's awesome. Guess where I moved to?
Where's that?
I'm in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. Join the Bipolar Weather Club.
Oh, my God. Well, to be honest, I'm from Connecticut.
Oh,
so we're used to 10 different seasons in the same day.
Yeah.
That's when you wear like a tank top, shorts with your Timbs and your fur. Like, you know what I'm saying? For sure. That's exactly what that is. So I totally get it. But that's awesome. So even though, as you can tell, I've been in Connecticut my whole entire life. And then I knew after a while, like, I wanted to see what else is out there because I love where I'm from. But I don't know if this is supposed to be my home as, like, an adult. You know what I'm saying? So, with you, even though you've been there and that's home, what are some other places that you was thinking about considering maybe a place you need to be?
I would think between Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Or definitely Nashville.
Oh. Okay. Now this is going to be fun because because I can't stand the normal answers. Like, average stuff annoys me, right? Because think about LA, New York, Atlanta.
I'll tell you why.
Please do.
I'll be honest. I'll be so honest. For the longest time growing up, I thought LA was everything. Like, it's so much better over there. Like, weather, like, everything's just so much better. Until I grew up and realized that, like, taxes are horrible. Like, no, like, make sure you good before you go over there or anything like that. And then I start to, like, think, like, I would want to be in an area that's not jam-packed with traffic. Because I have traveled, so, like, I know this stuff, especially, like, Atlanta, the New Yorks, and stuff like that. Like, I know, like, the traffic is terrible, and, like, I would not want to have to deal with that. And so, like, I was like, I would want to go somewhere that's relatively nice, not horrible with traffic, but, like, it's still, like a nice area, and where music, my songs, like, based on where, like, my place, I'm popping the most, basically.
Yeah.
Just, like, stuff like that.
I respect that. I definitely respect that because that's exactly how I was feeling too. Like you say, the cliche is New York, Cali, Atlanta, and sometimes Florida, which is not a bad thing because you want to be in the market that connects with what you're trying to do, right?
Right.
So I totally get that, but I tell people I don't want to go because you feel I need to be there. I want to go because I want to.
Right.
And Atlanta been calling me for years. I mean, when I say somebody from Atlanta call me almost every day, I say, if I come out there, or I'm like, you know what? I should come out there, call my travel agent, but look, book me out there for like a month or so, right?
Right.
And then, I'm like, y'all got 30 days.
Y'all impress me, I'm out.
30 days to impress me galore.
That's the deadline.
Exactly, because my thing is, I love entertaining, right? I love it so much. I love the culture, but I'm a people's person who likes to be private. I like coming home to peace.
Right.
So I was like, even if I was to move out there because a lot of the jobs and opportunities are there, I would never actually want to live in Atlanta. Like, I'd rather live on the outskirts, like, do you live here? Where? Mind your business. Don't worry about all that. Like, because like you said, traffic and stuff is crazy, especially in the big areas. Like, who wants to go through traffic all the time?
Man, I'm a video shoot, stuff like that. Like, you just gotta leave so much earlier. Like, it's just,
That's not gonna work for me, and it's definitely not gonna work for my bladder because I drink a lot of water. So I ain't got time for traffic.
Man, who you telling? You are telling the truth right there.
I've been like, nope, ain't gonna work. Nope,
Gotta go.
Yeah, literally. No, but that's awesome. You want to go where there's the degree is like 175 in summer. You or something else?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the AC, make sure everything's straight. But
of course,
besides that, I mean, I just like the vibe down in Texas for some reason.
So you've been there before?
It's different.
So you've been there, right?
I have family there. Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the last 10 minutes, because normally some of the artists that I interview, just give them 10 minutes or so, right? but I've wanted to switch it up because I love your vibe, I love your energy, and actually allowing you to be.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen again.
I feel special.
You know, and I wanted to rock out you the whole entire show, and I want to take these last 10 minutes to. We've talked about your poetry. We talked about what you want in the future. We've talked about your singles and, you know, all the great things that happen for you and just hearing your personality. I wish you nothing but the best in all that you do. And even though you do have a label and a team, you know, if you do need additional things, like I said, I'm connected to a lot of different DJs and coalitions and magazines and all this stuff. You know, I'm always here. You know, you guys can just contact me or whatever. But it's weirder asking you because you're still like a newbie, but I'm not going to judge you for that. I'm not going to judge you, right?
I appreciate that.
You see everything that be happening in the music industry, in, you know, just from different shows, movies, conversations, social media. If there's something about the industry you wish would change, right? What would it be?
I would say what I've, you know, my manager is always big on showing me, and like, because he's been through so many situations where, you know, he just got his hand burnt, you know, people just weren't as genuine as they were portraying themselves to be. And he was always like saying, like, not everybody's your friend in this industry.
Facts.
Not everybody's your friend. And so what I was learning as I, you know, started researching, because I don't like just getting into something new and, you know, not knowing some background knowledge about what I'm actually getting into. And so I noticed that a lot of these bigger artists that I've seen even recently are celebrating that they're out of their first major contract. And like, there's even seen some that have had legal battles and go to court. And what is crazy to me is like, the reason you came and you signed that artist to a contract was to help them and push their music because you saw potential in them and they needed to be heard. That's what you thought. So you pushed them, you got behind them. So my thing is, let's bring it back to the reason we're doing this is because you have that talent. Let's bring it back to the artist. That's why I see a lot of people, including myself, going independent with it before. Like, big ups to Chance the Rapper. I love this guy. Like, independent all this time and for a great value of time and has so much success in his career. Like, that's just the one thing I would want back. Like, let's focus on the music, focus on the artist, and have no games in between, you know, the fine print that's always got those different little big words, everything. Like, you know, just like trying to tie people up. Like, I just want to bring it back to that because I've noticed there's not all of them, but there are crooked labels here, and there are people that are crooked.
Okay. I can respect that. I can respect that. You know, it's kind of not exactly what I said earlier during another interview I did when I was on your side. And they asked me if it was something, that's where I got the question from. He was like, if it's something you would change. I was like, what I would do is change the fact that it's so easy to get into the industry. You know?
Okay, I see where you're going, yeah.
To a certain degree, because I feel like a lot of people just don't care anymore. You know, and the part that makes me uncomfortable is it's easier when it comes to our culture and our genres. You know, because it's been something since the beginning of time is when it comes to Black people, they always looking at us as their entertainment, no matter if it's humiliating us or whatever. When it comes to reality TV, people are more engaged into the ones where they fussing and fighting, that when you actually see decent television shows and stuff, it's boring to you, it's lame to you because of what it brainwashed you to believe what is great content. Just like with the music, we have a lot of phenomenal artists out here that don't get the recognition that they need and deserve because the corporation above is brainwashing people that majority of foolishness, you know, or songs that's just a little bit too inappropriate about shooting and killing and sex and stuff. Yeah, to a certain degree, we get it, but we don't have to be saturated with it. But they do that because they're trying to brainwash us that this is what it is, and I don't like that.
I can definitely agree with that. I see where you're going as soon as you started. Like, I am very, very, very big on lyricism. like my top artists, like I said, Tupac, J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, like metaphoric lyricism, like painting a picture and having you understand it by the end of the song. Like that is what I'm huge on.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying because like, you know, props to their hustle, how they got there, what they did. But like some artists, you just like what is your whole, what are you trying to say? Like again with the mumble rapping, like that's a big thing as well. Like, okay, yeah, but like, do your lyrics stick is a huge thing for me. And that's what I want to make sure happens, that my lyrics stick. And I actually see that when, you know, some of my like people I run into, oh, I love when you said such and such and break the rules. Like they'll come up to me and say word for word what I said, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad you caught that. Or like in my song Make Believe, I have a Fairly Odd Parents reference that everybody just caught on quick to, and they would let me know about it. So I just want to make sure my lyrics stick.
You say Fairy Odd Parents?
Mm-hmm. The Fairly Odd Parents. Timmy Turner.
See, I was making sure I was paying attention when you're talking. See?
See, that's the best way to do it. Ask questions.
Absolutely. You know what? You are going to go far.
I appreciate that.
And I just want to say congratulations from all that you've already done so far. And this is only the beginning. So continue to be amazing. Continue to be you. Continue to work hard and always be 1,000 steps ahead of them.
I definitely will do. And make sure you continue to keep being the plug, because you know I got to come to you first.
You already know. No, we stop. No, but that's super awesome. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing some more great things. So last minute, you can say anything you want to say to the people right now, even if it's not even about music or business. The floor is yours.
I'll keep it short real quick. So, go ahead and go follow me on IG at KJ_Jones, and same as Facebook. Also, video for Good Luck is out now on YouTube. Behind the scenes will be up as well soon. Go check that out. And lastly, to wrap this up, the sky is the limit for everyone. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever. Don't let anybody tell you can't do
Aww,
it.
you weak. Sorry. Okay, I'll be for real just for a second. Okay, so that was amazing and incredible, and I'm excited for you. I really am.
I appreciate you for having me.
Really?
And making me feel special, giving me longer time. Like, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to do your community service. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. That is very true.
No, but at the end of the day, it's not just about giving you longer time. The TQuest show, the catchphrase is relatable, informative, yet entertaining. And I like to treat my platform is, I don't like teasing them with 10, 15-minute interviews. I treat my guests the way I would want to be treated on a show. If they're able to do more, then do more. That's the whole reason why I built it the way I did. So whoever I'm talking to, I can actually give you a moment to really give the people you.
Right. I'm soaking up knowledge in this.
Your girl is deep, drop the juice, you better catch it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you stop acting up, TQuest to be on the next single, but we ain't gonna get into all that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna get into all of that right now. But if you smart, then TQuest will be in the next single, because I think they'll be absolutely incredible. But once again, I appreciate you, KJ, for being on the TQuest show. And to all my listeners and supporters, you know how this go. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM. Download that TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store. And yes, your girl made App of the Day yet again. And I have to congratulate all my listeners and followers because you're the reason why I made App of the Day yet again. So if you haven't downloaded, make sure you go download that. And remember, I'm holding at 5 stars strong. So let's keep that going. It's your girl TQuest over and out.